is deodorant not expensive, but underwear is? I think that's the real question you have to ask.
Well, that depends on the underwear you go for. To get good underwear, it's very expensive, yeah.
You know, the real good underwear is MeUndies. Go to
Yeah,
MeUndies.com.
I hope you know, I don't know if you know this, but Haz listens to a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Every single day.
I was going to bring this up.
And he's like, he knows exactly what he wants to be listening to.
Okay.
But it's the same podcast.
Okay, let me just defend myself a little bit.
You go.
Here's the thing. I like my taste in music, but my taste in music, the music that I listen to, is boring. Mm-hmm. And I haven't been following up with any of my friends. Like, usually I go to Akka to be like, all right, give me new music. I go to Wedge, and I'm like, all right, give me new music. I go to Nora.
Gotta mention Nora.
Nora gives me good music.
Can't mention Akka, not Nora. That'd be a bad thing.
I go to some people, and they give me some good music. I haven't been doing that the past year. And so this past year, I was just like, all right, what's the comfort blanket I can fall back on when I go to work? Because when I go to work, I'm just working for 8 hours a day and have my headphones in, and I just pay attention to what I'm paying attention to. And so instead of listening to my old music over and over and over and over again, I listen to the same podcast, the same 400 episodes of a podcast. And I've run through the same 400 episodes about like 6 times now, over and over and over again. And Flakes thinks it's a problem.
I don't think it's a problem. I worry about you and your ear health. And like, why do you need that just to function? Like, is there an issue? But you say there isn't, so it's fine.
I can't be listening to nothing.
Wait, so you listen to the same podcast?
Yeah.
Like over and over?
Over and over.
I listen. So it's the.
But there are hundreds of episodes.
It's the RT podcast, which is
Rooster Teeth
podcast, which is the same guys who made Red vs. Blue and Ruby, and they have a podcast that they've been going on, and I listen to episodes from episode 150 to about episode 550 to 600 about, and I've listened to that string of episodes over and over and over again, like 6 times now, and I just listen to the same things because it's 400 episodes of hour and a half podcast. 400 episodes of hour and a half podcast. So that's like, 500-600 hours. I can listen to that over and over and over again. And I get to the end and then I restart, and then I don't remember the jokes from the beginning. So it doesn't get boring. And Flakes thinks it's a problem.
I don't think it's a problem. What do you want about?
Do you not do anything like that, Mario? Do you not listen?
If I look up a dictionary, the word insane, I'm probably going to see that as an example.
No.
That's an insanity. I don't know. Flakes. I just can't listen to the same thing over and over again.
Because but the thing is, you say the same thing over and over again. It's like you watch. Have you ever seen a movie and then you're like a year later you're like, oh, I want to watch that movie again? That's the same thing. Because I listen to the podcast and then a year later the podcast comes on again because I restart the playlist.
So it's not. Yeah. Okay. I can get it. Do you know why?
Because you watch Divergent every single night.
I watch the Divergent movie every single night to go to sleep if I can't sleep.
I fall asleep first every single night, and after I fall asleep, I feel like she looks over and sees, oh, he's asleep. All right, let's turn on Divergent, and she turns on Divergent on the iPad.
And then like 2 hours later, I'm asleep. Great. But I like to read.
Sorry.
What are you putting? Oh, sorry.
I wanted the chips.
That's gonna be really loud in the mic, Kelly.
No, it's
okay. I like to read, but I read the same 3 book series over and over again. And whenever I'm in the mood, when the mood strikes me, I'll read that. Occasionally I'll read something new, but otherwise it's just the same 3 series over and over again. And I think it's the same thing. It's not repetitive, it's just the same journey at a different time. It's a comfort blanket, and
Betty said the same. I agree with. She said I listen to the same YouTube videos every day in the background, just to close my brain so I don't have to think. That's the exact thing I do. Whereas I don't listen to it because it's a comfort blanket. I listen to it because I don't want to think. I want because if I'm not listening to something.
Kuro said, the parents fighting ASMR. I love that.
Yeah. If I'm not listening to something and there's just nothing in the air and I'm not listening to anything, then my brain is gonna make things to think about. not things to think about, like, but my brain's just gonna make its own background music, and I'm a horrible musician, and so my background music's horrible. So I don't want to listen to that. I'd rather listen to background podcasts or background other people's music.
Right.
So that's why I have an AirPod when we have sex.
All right, throw that in there.
He doesn't. He's just trying to make you laugh, and now he's happy.
I made him. That was more than a nose.
You're running over my head.
Exhaling his nose.
Thank you.
So.